Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I don't know why I have a shirt here. I'm about to work out. My bad. That was such a weird intro. Anyways, you guys love the awkward intros. To be honest, that one today was not on purpose. I did not mean to have a shirt there. But yeah, man, I'm not streaming today, so just had a lot of stuff going on this morning, and then obviously, as you guys know that watch me, man, I am not really affiliated much with EA, and yeah, I don't have really, so I don't get hooked up with the game early. So I ran out of access yesterday. That's also why I'm not streaming today. So tomorrow, guys, to anybody that watches me on YouTube, you guys should come hang out in the streams, man. They're a ton of fun. That's where I really started with, but you'll learn a lot, I think, and also have a good time, which is always the good parts about the stream. Tomorrow should definitely be just a mix of market gameplay and just everything, man. We'll look at your squads and stuff. Tomorrow's going to be a good stream, but I wanted to make a long video tonight with you guys, just kind of having an open discussion about my opinions on what's going to happen with the early access coming out. That's going to start, I mean, for some people watching this video, you guys already have it. For other people, this will, come out at midnight UK. Basically, the early access, guys, comes out at midnight in your region. So, like, for me, when I'm recording this video, I still don't have it for, like, 8 hours. Some of you guys in the UK, you guys may be looking at it, like, 2 hours from now. So, yeah. And this video won't be going up until probably it's already midnight in the UK. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a guide. It's going to be talking about what I think is going to happen. And a lot of you guys wanted an update of where I'm at in terms of, like, my trading. Honestly, guys, without having the console, like, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, the web app is, like, my worst thing. I'm so bad at the web app. I hate it. So, honestly, I haven't even been trading that much, but I'm on, like, 950 or something, so we'll hit a mil today. Look, guys, the thing this year with me with the trading, guys, I hit number 1 last year. The year before, I was, like, number 2 on Xbox. I think with this year, man, I just really want to have a good time with you guys and embrace the experience, and I want to help a lot of you guys make coins, whereas I think last year I was on, like, this quest to, like, do the number 1 on PS, and I think this year it's like, look, obviously I'm going to finish in the top 100, guys. For me, that's I can do that in my sleep, and I'm confident to say that, but I think there's a few things this year. I do want to try to make an event for FIFA. We'll see how I am this year. I don't think I got to get used to the game a little bit more. And we'll see how I can do. Maybe I can do well. Maybe I can't. And then I think, obviously, top 100 for Trans Profit. And then just having a good time, more importantly, man. Bringing you guys content that you guys enjoy and stuff like that. But you guys all came here today to talk about the market. Well, some of you guys also came to just laugh at me. But we're going to talk today about early access, what's going to happen, the concept of it. So if you guys don't know already, the majority of people, and I bought some Rodri last night just because I feel like he's going to be a lot more than 30K in a week. So he's a little bit more of an investment. I bought like 8 of him. And then I don't know what else I have, man. Like some Wijnaldum, Felipe Andersons. I don't know. I'm kind of invested right now. Not really. I haven't been doing any trading today at all. I got to do some flips as well. I've been trading with my St. Tuesday. But yeah, man. So it comes out for a lot of people soon. And the concept of it is that usually the early access is a lot more of the popular casual fan base of FIFA users. So it's usually a lot of the people that don't take FIFA as seriously as you guys watch this video, and myself included, because we've all had the game for like 5 days and we've had it with limited access, but a lot of you guys have been grinding on the web app. A lot of you guys have been doing different stuff like that, whereas a lot of those guys are going to hop onto the game and, not spend too much money, start to build up their clubs. But I also wanted to say I have this big theory or concept right now that a lot of people with this EA access, which is different than early access, and people like us just really haven't gotten the chance to build a team. I think a lot of people like myself, like, I'll give you guys a perfect example. Look at my team right now. And I have like 800K, but this is my team. Like, it's a really cheap team. There's nothing special about this team. The only special player is Ben Yedder. Like, every other player in this team, and now Idrissa Gueye is worth a little bit, but like every player in this team is worth like pennies, man. Look at the prices I bought these guys for. So like, yeah, if you look at it in that perspective, like, really, guys, I haven't even bought my team, so it shows you guys exactly where the market's at. So, yeah, some packs will get opened. The majority, in my opinion, have already been opened. And honestly, it's interesting because when I was looking at the market today, a lot of the market is, like, really low today. A lot of it is, like, substantially down. Like, seriously. Because I can tell that because I bought, actually, those cards that I bought yesterday that you guys see here, like the Rodri and all that. Rodri went up to, like, 34 last night. I bought Felipe Anderson at 39, and he went up to 45. And honestly, like they're back down again to what I bought them at. So I didn't buy these today. I bought them yesterday. I just was too lazy to go on and sell. But I think for me, it shows me that yeah, the market definitely went up a little bit with squad battle rewards, but then definitely dropped down. I think a bit after that, which is just an interesting trend. And I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter like telling people to sell teams. All this is coming, and I think it's interesting. There's a few different ways we can think about it, and I think today, hopefully, you guys can get from this video maybe a final summary of what I think is going to happen. But it's always good to look at things pretty analytically, pretty looking around at what we really think is going to happen. So I think what you guys can do if you really want to look at some stuff, you guys can pretty much go back maybe last year and look at some players. I think what I'll try to go ahead and show you guys. Maybe let's look at Lacazette, because Lacazette's gold card was an 84 last year. And let's see what happened to him on the early access date. So he goes, I don't know how to tell. Let's go here. Let's do this, right? We'll set it up like that. So he kind of just keeps rising, to be honest, man. That's when the early access came out. So basically same as last week. A little bit earlier last week. And this is where we're at now. This is probably when when's the date last year? 28th. So this is where people got their pre-order. Yeah, and it just kept, it actually went really high after Rivals Rewards. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't get too caught up in looking at last year's trends and stuff, but I would definitely tell you guys, I would be playing myself if I didn't feel like in the next 48 hours that the market's going to go up a lot. I would be shocked. If it didn't happen that way, I would be wrong, and I would actually be very surprised if the market did not go up in the next 48 hours. So I know a lot of stuff's going down today, and a lot of people are kind of panic selling, but I just don't think it's necessary, man. I think you guys can definitely hold on to the stuff you have by the trends and seeing the stuff. Something that I really wanted to talk about that could cause a little bit of a problem tomorrow is if EA end up dropping UCL cards, because those are going to be back in the game this year. And if EA drop these tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of panic on the market. The reason for that is because gentlemen, is that all of the, well, not all, but a lot of the UCL cards this year, I think they're all going to be the same as the gold card. That's the rumor right now. If you look at latest players, they're going to be the same as the gold card. So yeah, I think EA is doing it different this year. So obviously it would drop the gold card significantly more because it's no longer an inform boost, which is interesting. My take on tomorrow and what's going to happen, I think there's a chance that stuff lower than 80 rated could take a little bit of a hit, but I still think long term it's a really good look. I really think I just don't see Ndombele going down. I just don't see a lot of people spending a lot of money tomorrow on packs. And all I can think about is just more people coming onto the game and more people like myself that actually are going to now be able to play the game. I haven't even been able to play the game, so to be honest, I haven't even bought a lot of players that I want to buy. So I'll probably get swung into this whole thing of overpaying for some cards and having to build my team. But you know what? So be it, right? That's how it's going to work. And I think that's a concept that we do have to keep in mind, is that remember who you are with this game and what do you still need to do. And for me, I still have to buy a team. So the market, in my opinion, whatever it does do in the next 24 hours, I don't really think it's that relevant. I think if there is some panic on a card that you're looking at today, yeah, take a look at buying it. And I think you're going to have a good opportunity to sell after Rivals Rewards. Remember, guys, this upcoming Thursday is the first, really the first reward set. Squad Battles was a reward set, but it's going to be the first reward set pretty much of the FIFA year so far. It'll be the first Rivals Rewards. Good luck to all you guys in the rewards if you guys are participating or grinding it. I know I am. I'm going to try to get you guys rank 1 this week, but yeah, I mean, I think that'll bring a lot of coins out of the market, because I was already looking at some of the Rivals ranks, and to take the coins already, it's a lot of coins that you can take. I mean, I think I'm right now, this is about where I think this is Division 5. So if you get rank 1 in Division 5, which I think this is, you get 58,000 coins. I think that's what it is. I don't know if Footman really has this fully working, but think about everybody, man. And some people take the packs, but think about people that even take the tradable packs. That's a big coin injection, and most people are playing Rivals early on in FIFA. Or most people, that's kind of because we don't have FUT Champs for 2 weeks. That's going to be people's kind of FUT Champs rewards. So I think regardless of what happens to Tuesday and Wednesday, I just don't even think it matters, in the long run, because I think Thursday's market rise is going to be really strong. And then Friday is going to be the full game release, and we'll have to do more of a video on that. I also have a lot more to talk about today still, so hang on tight, boys. But I mean, I think Friday is going to be there's going to be a massive opportunity to pick up some cards. I think the panic's going to be massive in the morning because we're going to get the Ones to Watch promo on Friday, which is, we'll have to talk about that this week as well because there's moves to make for that. One of your best tips, you guys, one of the best tips I could give you guys right now is find a meta. Look, if you need a meta player, and I'm talking like Messi, I'm talking like Ronaldo, Varane, all these kind of guys, man, Neymar. Meta's the kind of cards that you want to be picking up now, sooner than later. Like, if you need Hazard, you need to go buy Hazard because Hazard on Friday is going to go out of packs, and that's going to be a nightmare. If you guys are trying to buy this gold card when he's got a Ones to Watch, there's 2 million coins out of packs, and the gold's out of packs, it's going to be a nightmare. The same thing goes for, like, Griezmann. If I had, like, 10 million coins right now, I would genuinely just put it all in Griezmann and Hazard and just wait a week because you already know on Friday that both these guys are going out of packs. There's nothing stopping them. That's the fact of the matter. They are going out of packs. They are very in-demand players, and they are going to rise a ton out of packs. I'm not kidding, guys. A ton, these guys. Both of these dudes are going to go stupid in price. Like, I can already see with this inflation, man, because some of the prices right now are insane to me. They're going to fly. So that's something I would look at. I mean, you guys are probably going to ask me, like, Nick, do you like Pepe? I like him okay, but, like, yeah, Felix and Mendy, like, these would be two guys. It's so annoying with EA because right now they're not updating the price ranges of the players. It's so stupid, man. They're not updating the price ranges of the players that are getting Ones to Watch us, so they're not really giving the market, like, a fair chance to, like, snipe them at all. So it is really annoying there. So, like, Felix and Mendy, for example, like, you just can't even really, like, you can't even really, like, Ferland Mendy. You can't even, like, snipe either of these guys because EA just won't update their ranges. But these two, like, for the Ones to Watch upcoming, I would have in total sights. So if I had, like, a budget of 500K, guys, going into tomorrow, I would really, like, probably spread my coins across, like, 84, 85, 86, like, meta tier players. So, like, I don't think Marquinhos is a bad look. I really like Matuidi. These kinds of cards, and especially like Matuidi right now, he's actually down like 2K today. So that would be like your ideal pickup. And then you could plan on honestly holding some of these kind of cards if you want and like selling on Thursday. And that could be like an overall really nice long-term play for you that you could like hold now and just sell. You could end up selling on Thursday after Rivals Rewards. And that's like a solid plan, man. You're going to make some good coins if you end up doing that, which I think is a nice way to go about it. This one is Bernardo Silva. Obviously, Bernardo Silva is not a bad option. You have so many options of players that you guys can end up investing in. I really think like there's so many options with the meta. I picked up some Rodris, as you guys saw. I even have some like Wijnaldums. So I have that kind of stuff that I've got going on right now. Some Felipe Andersons. And I've really, Perisic even, I've gone and chosen players that I feel like are popular. My biggest thing to you would also to be like, Sancho's not a bad one because you guys got to think about like the kinds of players that are going to come onto the game. And these are a lot more of the people that are also like kids, to be honest. Like, and I don't want to be like weird, but kids, man. A lot of kids are going to start playing the game. So you got to think about players that kids are excited to use. Rashford is one of them. Sancho's one of them. I think Joe Gomez is one of them. I think Ferland Mendy's another one. Bissaka's a big one. And Havertz is a big one. So these are the kinds of players that I would start to look at picking up maybe today when they're down. And look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The market is so weird. It could happen, boys, where like Kimpembe could drop 2K tomorrow for like a quick 6 hours. Don't panic. Don't sell. You're going to be pissed off because overall, I don't see the market going down, man. I just don't really see it going down in the next few days. You've got Rivals Rewards coming. You just have, right now, in my opinion, more panic than incoming supply. The way the market has been going for the last few days is up 10% a day. So when it goes down in a day, like 2 to 5%, that's a lot of panic. I know a lot of you guys aren't really looking at these prices right now and being like, yo, Nick, what the hell, man? Like, he's not really that low. But if you guys go ahead and you really, really look at graphs today, instead of the Griezmann trend of going up 10% a day, he's down 9% today, man. I mean, look at this. 288 to 265. That's low, man. That's a really low price. So I'm starting to look at some of this stuff and be like, wow, these guys are starting to get down there in price, man. They're starting to go a little bit lower. And I think there's there is definitely some potential in some of these investments, guys. I think all of you guys should start to look into picking up some players tonight. Whether you guys get the full game, I don't know what your situation is when you guys are getting the game. I don't need to know. All right, I'm just. There are players that are going to start to rise a lot in the next 48 hours, just because of their appeal to players. And now something else you guys got to understand: after this Thursday Rivals Rewards, this is when people are going to be like, okay, the weekend league is the weekend after this weekend. So that's kind of when a lot of people are going to be like, yo, I got to start buying some players for my team. And this is kind of always the period where I think by Wednesday, because today's Monday, I got to double check that. Is it Monday? Today is Monday. I think by Wednesday, a lot of people are going to start being like, okay, like me, for example. I'm going to use myself, chat. I almost call you guys chat. I'm going to use myself, for example, though. Like, this is my team right now, and I got to upgrade soon. Like, my team needs to get better. I personally, if I want to try to make events this year, I got to get a better team in Div Rivals. I got to start messing around with that team a little bit. I got to get ready because there's only for the first qualifier. This is also something you guys got to know. For the first qualifier for the first event, it's the weekend after. Well, it's not the weekend after. You only have one weekend league to qualify. So you have to get to 27 wins the first weekend league. That's the only one for the first qualifier. You only get one weekend league, whereas you usually get a couple. This first one this year is only one weekend league. So people are going to go hard, and that includes me, right? I have to know what players I'm going to use for next weekend league, which means pretty much by this Wednesday or Thursday, I got to figure out, like, start trying players out, start using different kind of people. And that's kind of like what you guys got to understand is that people got to make a lot of upgrades in a short amount of time. And that, even if there's panic, even if there's a lot of supply coming into the game in the next 48 hours, I just don't really see it mattering much with the rewards coming on Thursday and with the overall market. I think if you have a team right now, you keep it. If you're not really that invested right now, I mean, I would personally, look, I like having coins and things at all times. Now, I don't like being broken things. I just like having a certain amount of coins to trade with at all times. So you know that if you want to hop on the market and grind, you could do it. And then also having your coins working. I love having your coins and players while you sleep. That's the best thing you guys can do. You guys understand it with jobs and things like that. What's the best? The best kind of money some people can make is the ones when they're sleeping, man. That kind of money is the best. So you guys got to translate that to FIFA. And then within FIFA, it's got to be like you guys have to be focusing on trying your best to get coins into some cards that are meta and understand that, look, I've been talking about this one all week with you guys, man. Like, I'm not going to say that Rodri's a good one because I'm just not going to do that with you guys. But let's say like Cancelo and Walker, both these guys are at 56K. They're going to go up to like 70 or 80 or 90. You guys got to start to look at other Prem right backs, right? Because people are coming onto this game. They got to get certain cards in their teams. And that's the reality, right? Like, people have to play this game and fill out positions. So a lot of people aren't going to be able to afford that Cancelo and Walker. So where are they going next? Probably Arnold, right? Another thing to think about with that Arnold. Think about it this way, boys. All right? Think about it this way. What is everybody getting a loan card of in this game on, if they haven't played yet? Van Dijk, man. A lot of people. And Van Dijk is in the season objectives. So that's why I think you guys look at a guy like maybe like Arnold, man, as a meta to pick up today or tomorrow. Like, I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm just giving you guys suggestions and I think different ways of thinking because you got to expand the way you guys are investing. You guys got to start looking into these different ways with this upcoming week, man. I think there's a lot of money to be made this week. And I think if you guys follow the stuff I'm saying in these videos, you guys can do really well. Now, the only thing I think I would be genuinely careful with, with this coming up and all that, I think like players like these, I would be a little bit skeptical, like not against, but just skeptical. I don't know if investing in this kind of player is the best thing with the mass supply coming in. Do they go up a K or two? Yeah, they could go up a K or two, but I don't even know if it's that worth it for you guys. I still think they could go up. I just think the lower the rating of the player, the little bit more you should be careful. And I think you should just be a little bit more aware when you lower that rating down, just because obviously when you lower the rating, the supply chance is higher, and that's just the reality. If you do lower the rating, guys, of certain players, the chance that you pack them is obviously way higher. It is way higher. So just keep that in mind also as you guys do go ahead and invest. Any questions you guys can leave in the comments down below, man. You guys know I'm always trying to hit those. Please, though, with this seller keep thing, man, figure it out, guys, because I can't answer that. I cannot hold your hand with that stuff. You guys got to figure it out, man. If it's a meta, I'd probably keep it. If it's an SBC player and you don't have a lot of coins, you can hold it. We got a Lewandowski player of the month coming up. You could also sell it, right? The rise potential is going to all depend on SBCs that EA brings out. So that's on EA to bring out. That's not on me really to answer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video tonight. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow for a killer stream. See you guys then. Peace out.